working.
I don't.
Hi,
So it's in the ring, but
You're live.
we're live. Welcome to Shark Tales Chili Bowl edition. Except we don't know if they raced because our flow blew up.
oh no, we went to YouTube and we found
YouTube,
it.
what's that?
We're YouTube subscribers.
I'm used to antenna TV. I get channel 3, 10, and 13.
And you watch your porn fuzzy.
You know what? I do remember my grandma having cable and going to the porn stations and trying to look through the pixelated.
Oh, I think I saw a butt.
Yeah, I know. Is that a butt, a tit, or someone's elbow? Okay, we're joshing. Obviously, we watched a Chili Bowl.
Great race. Great show.
Man, since when did they start driving up on the wall like that?
That was Tulare style.
I know.
Like Tony Gomes Tulare style. Remember that? Like running up 4 wheels on the wall.
Hey,
We're making Orange Julius
What are you
is
making
here.
back there?
Hey,
We're making Orange Julius.
don't mess him up. He's just fine.
Yeah,
so
he's
just
working.
fine.
we were at Chuck Maddox's house, the Shark
This
Bar.
is Shark Bar.
He is a baller at making adult Orange Julius's.
I never had one because my cup kept getting full every time I
Can you
would
see
go
that?
back to take a drink.
Yeah,
Like, it
Chuck
was
doesn't let
full.
you run out
I
of
can't see that.
your drink.
It says Shark Bar.
Yeah, so Chuck's kind of a legend at Placerville and Grass Valley.
Okay, hold on.
We talked about him before. Yeah, turn to there.
And
The
we
Shark
got
Bar.
the shark up there.
Chuck used to run a 388 cubic inch in the 320 cubic inch division.
Ooh,
Hey, Chuck, didn't you run like 6 at an ARC show with your 320 at Placerville? Yeah. He ran 6th in a main event with the NARC 410s with a 320 inch carbureted modified. Oh, shit.
Okay, where's mine?
Mm. If
You
you
can have
haven't,
mine, Candace.
No, I did.
I asked Allison, have you ever, would you like Orange Julius's? She didn't even know what Orange Julius was.
Yeah, that generation, they only know Jamba Juice.
Oh, yeah. Only get half.
Woo!
Okay. Good stuff.
I'll make more.
So let's talk about
Have you been watching Chili Bowl all week?
just the main events. I don't get in time to watch all the bullshit.
Yeah, Lisa, I come home from work and she's been watching the heat races and the
Really?
C mains are about on. I get home, try to do a little exercise or whatever.
You work? I thought you were a professional 410 sprint car driver.
Have you seen me race a 410?
Speaking
No,
of
I'm
that-
not a professional.
Have you put a schedule together yet? Did you ever talk to your car owner?
No, but I talked to Brad Baumgartner today.
Okay, what
And we
Brad have
tried
to
to talk about it a little bit.
Oh, see, Terry Clausen said I used to get those at the mall. See,
Terry
Orange
Clausen,
Julius
yeah,
used
at
to
the
be
mall.
at the
They're all
mall.
at the mall. But
Terry was probably at Placerville the night Chuck ran 6 at the NARC show with a freaking 320 carbureted motor.
I think that was in Grass Valley. Actually.
Oh, is it a Grass Valley NARC show? Okay.
So you don't have your car anymore.
No, I'm out.
So what does your off season look like?
My off season is, I guess, stuff's getting done in Chico.
Okay.
I don't know.
So no.
Well, Brian Cannon's on here, so he can chime in.
Oh, Brian was asleep. I got a picture of him sleeping at like 7.
He's
So,
awake
and
now.
Brian woke up.
Oh, he's working
He's
too
awake.
hard on your
No,
stuff. That's
shit.
why he's trying to put your stuff together to get ready to go racing.
Okay, so I'm joking. I kind of know what's going on. What's going on? We got our old trailer sold. John Carney out of Texas bought our trailer.
Oh, cool.
We got the new trailer pretty much set up, and they're building cars. You know what we're waiting on?
Hmm.
Carbon fiber body, Shane Golobic.
Oh, get your butt back
Yeah.
from Oklahoma. Jeez, what are you doing
What
over
has he
there?
been doing the last couple weeks?
What has he been doing?
Shame on him. Get to work.
Yeah, so
Good
the
job,
Elk Grove
Shane.
4, or I guess I don't really call them Elk Grove 4 anymore. Matt Wood cars.
Yeah.
They were pretty good at Chili Bowl.
Dude, that was awesome.
Yeah, so what they got? Third,
fourth,
and fifth?
Third, fourth, and fifth. Yeah,
Wow.
absolutely phenomenal.
You know, what's funny is those are the Yardbirds we race against every week, and they're on a national stage,
Yes.
and that's what we do weekly. We race against these goddamn guys.
Yeah, so why aren't we in Chili Bowl?
Well, that's a good
Because
question.
I
why-
was looking at this track. I'm all, oh, this is a perfect Danny Forford track. Slick to a curve.
So a lot of Cycleland kids doing good at Chili Bowl. So why aren't you at Chili Bowl? I
Well,
wasn't a Cycleland kid.
This keeps saying, how come Sean and Andy aren't at Chili Bowl?
Because I'm old and decrepit, and I'm not a Cycleland kid.
Likewise.
No, you're a Cycleland kid. Aren't you like one of the all-time leaders there at feature wins?
Right, but
Are you? Okay, no.
He
but
is
I'm
number
not
one.
a
Yeah.
Number
go-kart
one?
kid anymore.
Most wins in the open class.
Okay.
And I
We need
think
to
he's
get you a
third
Chili
in
Bowl
Red
ride.
Bluff.
Yeah.
No, we don't.
We've
need
never
to get
even
me a
been
Chili Bowl
there.
ride. Yeah.
We were talking, so both of us have ran midget. I ran one midget show. He's ran a handful.
Yeah.
Our midgets want to do wheelies. So these guys at Tulsa, they're doing wheelies like they're in a 410 sprint car.
Yeah, it's insane. But dude, like, hats off. Like, they figured that track out. Like the track prep crew, like they did an amazing job. In the last couple of years, like the A mains have kind of been taking like they have. It's 55 laps in the past,
Yeah. So
and they have to really till the hell out of it. And then it's one lane for half the race. Then it winds out for a little bit, and then it rubbers up. Like it was weird. It wasn't even close to that today.
no
They
races at all.
Right.
All week.
They shortened
Rubber
it to 40 laps. Like it could have still went 55, and I don't think rubber would have came. Like it was phenomenal. They did a great job all week long.
If
was
it
pretty
went
impressive.
55 laps, though, I think Kyle's luck would have ran out.
Yeah,
He
kept-
dodged a bullet in that lapper when he bigfooted him, and then he
Yeah.
ripped the fence off ripped the sign off the fence, saved his
Yeah.
ass.
No, you're right.
I don't know if he had 15 more laps of luck.
Well, the Matt Wood team would have appreciated 15 more laps
Yeah.
because they were coming.
Burnell was coming.
Yeah, it was great.
Robert
For
Bell is
Landon
barely
Brooks.
older than Shark and Andy, and Terry Clausen said, "You can beat Robert Bell, I bet."
I don't
Yeah,
know.
there's other things I can beat too, and I'll just do that in my bedroom. I don't need to drive to Tulsa to beat stuff, Terry.
Well, that went sideways.
So okay,
Here, somebody was saying, I think, so Don Sweet's in there. He was telling me that Monday there's a boat show starting in the Tulsa Expo.
Yeah,
listening
Flo
to
was
this.
talking
This
about
is
that. They
super-
said they have to turn around like right now. They've
Yeah,
got 48
so
hours to have that
whatever,
place completely cleaned out.
20,000-ish seats, a quarter-mile dirt track, all the dirt, all the walls, all the fence.
You were saying they have
All
to
the
spray
electrical-
the ceiling to get all the
clean the
dust off
place
to make
in a
everything.
day.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Can you
Insane.
imagine not being in the racing world and being in the boating world, and you show up to this place that just had, I mean, because you're bringing high dollar boats in there, I would assume.
Well, from the
Into
sounds of
this
it, you won't even know
dirty-
there was a racetrack
Right.
there Monday morning.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm thinking about like the High Desert Hustle that we were just at,
Yeah.
and like they had
Yeah.
dirt already in there, and they
Yeah,
had
the,
to,
the dirt stays on the ground at that
Yes.
place.
and they had to like cut out a certain amount of level, and then build the track with that dirt, and it was like. Then once they were done, they had to go put it back to
Level it
normal
all back
again.
out.
Like
So all the
oh,
dirt
man.
at Tulsa goes away, right? Where does that dirt
I
come
don't
from?
know. Go get Don. Ask where.
Okay.
But I think the dirt is stored on site somewhere close in
Yeah.
the fairgrounds.
Yeah, get Dawn on here.
So yeah, Chuck's place is cool. They got the shuffleboard. The girls were pretty good. I was surprised.
that was legit.
So yeah, it was
Jennifer Sweets,
Candace and
a
Jennifer Sweet
ringer.
versus
Yeah, Jennifer, I think,
Lisa
played down
and
how good she is.
Allison.
Yeah,
They were really good.
they were great. Beginner's luck was like
We lost
was
by
in full
one.
effect. Like
That
they
was a
were
good
doing
game.
well.
I'll give you guys
Playing to
credit.
21, we got to 2020.
Shuffleboard.
Besides cooking and
The
laundry,
Becker
you girls
family
are
had
good at
never done that
Oh
shuffleboard.
my
It was
God.
my fault. I missed it.
No.
Donnie, what do they do with all the dirt there at Chili Bowl?
So what they do with the dirt, they're starting right now. They got loaders and
Here,
trucks.
come and get
Come.
a little closer. Don't
Squeeze
be shy.
in.
I got
You
air
turn
extra
it.
dry.
I don't.
Do you remember that commercial?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You do. You smell
Okay,
great.
thank
too,
you.
by the
I
way.
know. I obviously good, man. Okay, so what do they do with the dirt?
So immediately after the race, you're going to see tons of dump trucks and loaders in there, and they haul all that dirt out. And by 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, the dirt is gone. All the K-rail will be gone. All the fence will be down, and they'll be tearing down the grandstands. And so by Monday morning, the boat show will be moving in, and they have to go in and they have to hose the whole place down. So there's fencing. The trade show will be gone. All the trailers will be gone by 2 o'clock in the morning. This today.
So within
Everybody
like
be out.
6 hours.
Yeah, the place will be completely empty by tomorrow at 8 o'clock in the morning.
So it's snowing right now.
Doesn't matter.
So where does the dirt, like, where do they take the dirt?
So the dirt goes. There's a 1 mile horse track there, and
Oh.
yeah, the place is huge. So they ship it all just right there on the same grounds. So,
Okay. So do they race horses in Oklahoma? Is that still a thing?
yeah.
Okay.
So they have horse races or quarter horse races. So
Alright.
and then the place is a state fairground, so it's monstrous. So yeah, that's where all the dirt goes. And it's amazing how fast they can move that stuff out of there and store it on site. So happens quick.
All right.
How long does it take to build that track?
Well, they start about 3 weeks before the Tulsa shootout.
Oh wow. Okay.
So,
It's like Christmas.
yeah.
A lot
Yep.
longer to build it than to
Right.
Because they have to. When they do is they'll come in as they put a layer of dirt down, and they put a layer of K-rail down. Then they fill it all the way to the top of that K-rail, and then they put the next layer of K-rail. So there's 2 layers of K-rail in that place, and then they put the fence on top of that.
Yeah,
And they have to put all the grandstands up too. So, yeah, so it's a chore.
Doesn't one section of grandstands actually come from like a quarter-mile dirt track in Oklahoma somewhere?
Well, they own all of them now. So they bought all of the grandstands. I think 3 years ago, the big grandstands. They actually own them now, and so they store them on site.
Okay.
Yep, it's an amazing feat what they get done there, and that building is monstrous. You've been there, right?
Yeah.
You've been there.
I've never been there.
We're getting him a ride. Can you talk
He
to
doesn't
he's
want
gonna-
one.
talk to Paul?
What he means is he's gonna drive me there.
No, what? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna talk to Paul Silva. Mad Dog's gonna sponsor. What's his propane company called?
Service Express.
Service Express Propane is gonna be on one of Paul Silva's cars, and the Shark's gonna drive him next year.
I agree. You know, Kyle's got two more midgets sitting in his shop in Mooresville with motors in them, sitting up in his mezzanine.
Oh, 2
In his
cars,
Andy?
Andy?
No. I'm not a cycling kid.
Oh yeah, you gotta be a cycle.
Yes, that's a fucking proven fact.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't even know if you're allowed to win a race in California unless you race a cycle in anymore.
I know.
Actually, we'll give the micro kids credit too. The micro kids are good too. So
I mean, all these kids that have started racing when they're young are pretty amazing right now.
Is it more similar to Cycleland or Red Bluff though?
What?
This racing?
Like Chili Bowl. Like-
Chili Bowl's more like Cycleland. It's
Okay.
high speed,
Yeah.
you know, up on the wall. You know, it's Red Bluff's more. How do I put it? Probably more like the dome that they race the little pavement cars on. Jackie's Tony Stewart always wins.
the Rumble.
The Rumble.
Yeah.
It's
Those are 3/4 midget, 3/4.
it's
What do they call those? TQs or something? Yeah.
TQs, yeah.
So
All right.
obviously Tony Stewart raced before, Jeff Gordon raced before, but like this is the most NASCAR drivers we've had in one race this year, right?
5, I think.
Is that like Kyle
Was it
leading the
was
charge
Ty
of
Gibbs,
saying
Bush,
you got to come back to dirt?
Stenhouse, Kyle Larson.
Gibbs, did you say
I
Gibbs?
said Gibbs. Who's the 5th?
Brent Cruz. Cruz is a truck driver.
Oh, really?
No, there
Corey
was one
Day.
there.
I think we
Can't
got
remember.
Corey Day now, yeah.
Yeah, Corey Day signed by Hendricks.
Too many
so-
Orange Julius's.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Yes.
thanks for the intel, Donnie.
Yeah, anytime. Man. I'm an expert.
Yeah,
I've been,
you
I've
are.
been there. I've done that.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, what is happening right
no.
now?
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh shit! It's hitting the fan here.
Going on? What the hell is going on? You know what we should do? You know Gold Cup's beach theme this year,
Let's
right?
fill that up with propane and light a match. Be like the Apollo 1 mission where they all just burn up inside.
Oh my god.
Where's he going?
Huh? That's it.
This is what we do in our off season.
Oh wait,
Back.
you never finished your sentence. What did Bumgarner have to say?
I might be running the NARC schedule.
Jesus, we're still with the might. That doesn't mean anything.
And we might be getting shirts.
Yeah.
The shark's back.
Oh,
I don't know what's happening right
Back the shark.
Oh my god, this is great.
We have a shark
the
sighting.
sad irony. I'm getting eaten by a shark.
That's cannibalism.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's fantastic. I love it.
He's gonna knock stuff down on his
Can the
way in.
shark make more Orange Julius?
Hey, shark, if you see Chuck, Sean wants another Orange Julius. Okay, so you might run the NARC schedule.
Yeah, it sounds like it's
Wow, we're crooked.
that's cool.
Wow.
So like the first
Well,
10
it's hard to
races
get
are
it.
all in California.
Oh God.
We're planning
that's
on doing
Speedway
those, and then
nonsense.
it's basically Speed Week. So we're gonna kind of evaluate at that point.
You know who else has a speed week that I'm not real fond of? Sprint Car Challenge Tour.
Yeah, but you said you weren't doing that.
I'm not. I'm boycotting.
Never. So apparently, we're not allowed to go to Vegas to have fun because
Oh
you're
my
there
God.
for business.
You're a downer.
No.
Your
Premise-
car owner
That's
invited
what
us.
we heard.
I told
I
Candace,
wasn't
I said,
invited.
make your
I
freaking
wasn't
mind up.
invited.
If you want to go, let's plan it. If you don't, I'm going strictly as business. I'm not going there to party and have fun, but we could go to NASCAR if you want on Sunday. But yeah, so the PHR 92 will go to the High Limits race in Vegas. We're going to be representing Parking Transportation Group in Vegas. That's a company that Paul's involved with. They do the parking and transportation for Allegiant Stadium. They do a lot for the F1 race, so we're going to have a race car there. Hopefully, I'm up to speed enough to not be an embarrassment for these guys, but I haven't raced in a half mile since I think 2015. It's been a while.
Is on your schedule the Louis at Calistoga this year?
So we will be racing the Vermille. We will have 2 cars there.
What?
We need a non-wing driver.
Oh.
Call me maybe, because I ain't doing it.
What? You're
No!
a wing guy.
I used to be. I used to be good. I used to be young. I used to be fearless. Now I got
What was your
brains.
last non-wing race?
About 2015 as well.
Jason York's a non-wing guy.
He said he would do it. He's too old and decrepit though.
Yeah, Jason.
Yeah.
He's
So
busy at that time.
Paul is a big Calistoga guy. He loves Calistoga, and when he found out the hunts were going to put on the Vermille, he said we're running 2 cars. So we will have 2 cars at the Vermille. I'll be in the wing car. Non-wing driver to be determined.
Are you guys asking people already? Is Brian on that?
We have some people in mind, and I'm kind of staying out of
That's
it.
September-ish, right?
Labor Day weekend.
There's some that ran good at the Chili Bowl just
Ryan
now.
Bernal.
Yeah. He's
Ryan
pretty
Bernal
damn
would be
good
pretty
in a
badass.
non-wing
Ryan
car.
Bernal's probably already got something in the mix, I would guess, but it's not my problem. I just drive.
When does the tank slapper season start again? Sean can ask.
Yeah, that's springtime. It's got to be.
Dude, your baseball team killed it today.
Yeah.
Yeah, wasn't Dustin?
Trent is working on Kyle's car. He's on the tank slappers. Trevor, sorry. And then
Who?
yeah, they all have nicknames. They're funny. And Justin would have been there, but
Was he
They had
out
a
there
baby.
earlier this week?
no.
Oh, so he didn't go. Period.
No.
Oh, I thought he was out
She had
there.
the baby like Monday or Sunday.
Yeah, I think Sunday or Monday because they said on Monday that he wasn't there
Freaking
because the
kids
baby.
screwing up racing. Ugh.
They announced that Timez had to leave also because his girlfriend had a baby like this morning or something.
Remember that one year where he had to go fly back and forth? Like
Wasn't he?
FedEx or something.
She was in jail or something, wasn't he?
What?
Something was happening. Yeah, he was having problems.
Mia's doing the jigaboo there.
Well, yeah, what's going on?
She's doing the burnouts.
You're
Look at that.
dog.
That's cute.
Okay, so when does your season start?
The 3rd week of February, the caller at Mary. Well,
Marysville.
actually, the week before that, we want to go to practice. We're talking practice. The 15th, I think.
At Marysville?
Yeah.
Oh, practice?
We
That's
gotta
embarrassing.
practice. Bye, Jennifer.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Shuffleboard guru.
Yes, that was great.
The
Little
shuffleboard
stud
winners.
muffins.
Yes.
I'll ask you about that.
Yeah. So, did Monhoff ever fess up if he wants to run? Bye, Don.
I
Bye, Don.
did just text him. Actually, while we were watching Chili Bowl, he was asking me who I was rooting for and stuff. And I said, hey, just FYI, Narc's kind of the only thing going for me, and that's about it. I don't know if you're done or not, but
He needs to get his motor fresh, right?
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he has to go to a new motor builder, and that's just going to cause all kinds of headaches.
Yeah, in
and
case
stuff.
you don't understand, when you get your motor built at one place, like let's say you get your motor built at Chevron. Chevron likes to use these parts. Well, then when you want to go get your motor built at AMPM, they want to use all these other parts.
Yeah, so, that's not
Yeah,
the
that's
parts
not how we
like
do
to
it.
use. We like to use these ones, so you have to buy all new parts.
So
and, yeah.
the 35 car, Dan Monhoff's engine builders quit, retired, and so Dan needs to go find somewhere else. So now an expensive freshen up is going to be more expensive because they want to change everything. So if you're just a weekly racer, it's a big nut to crack. So, anyway.
So have no idea after that.
So if anybody out there wants to sponsor the Shark and help M&M Structures freshen a Oh,
I'm
Hi,
gonna
guys.
try to go
Give
on
'em a call.
I'm gonna try to go on vacation in Vegas, but somebody won't let me.
See you later. All right.
Hey, you guys are more than welcome, but I can't get all drunk and shit faced like you want me to.
Paul said you can on one of the nights. So what is the
All right, Greg.
what is the Vegas schedule? Is it
We race Thursday and Saturday.
okay? So is it like split field?
No, it's just 2 separate nights of racing. We're gonna get there early because we're gonna do a photo shoot at the Allegiant Stadium.
When is that?
I think Wednesday.
Okay, so you race Thursday, and then is it a points deal or why
I
are you?
don't know. I'm gonna be glad
But
if I
why
don't
are you
freaking get
only
lapped.
racing Thursday?
Thursday and Saturday?
Something's got.
What's happening Friday?
Friday. Probably some
NASCAR race, probably.
Oh, so there's only high limits on Thursday and Saturday.
Yeah, so
Got
they'll
it.
probably race the trucks Friday and then Cup on Sunday. And I don't know.
Did you say
probably-
you're going to the NASCAR race?
No, I was just telling Candace because you guys keep going. Maybe we'll go. Maybe I'll be too busy. And I'm like, we got to shit or get off the pot here. Let's figure this out. So, yeah, I know I'm going to Vegas to race. That's all I know. If you guys want to tag along,
Well, I'm not
you know,
driving.
It's been a long time since I've been to the Vegas dirt track.
Last time we went to the Vegas dirt track, I stole
I ran in-
comforters from the
I wanna say
hotel
05.
I ran
because
in 05.
we
That's
didn't
the last
realize
time I
it was
ran.
as cold as it was.
I tipped over Tony Lutar, and it was on the intro of the Outdoor Channel's Outlaw.
Oh my god, the Outdoor
For
Channel!
years,
Art Ekman.
That was such a big deal.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
like
me
the
and
first
Lutar were
time
on the
sprint
front
cars
row.
got on.
And we
TV.
kind of ran over each other, and he flipped his ass off on the front stretch, and that was the intro to the Outdoor Channel.
That was the same year we were there.
It was the March show in 04, I
05.
believe.
We were
05.
there.
I was in there in
We were
04.
there in 05 in the 23 car.
05 in the 23? 04.
5 in the 10
10 car. 04 in the 23.
Oh yeah, 05 is when you won the NARC championship in the 10 car, and then got fired.
Yeah, because I sucked.
All right, that's enough. What else do you want to talk about? If there's anything else to talk about,
No,
You guys didn't even talk about Chili Bowl other than
Yeah,
Kyle
we
Larson
did.
won.
yeah,
Matt Wood Racing ran 3, 4, 5.
yeah, California represented.
there was. So we just had it on. I mean, like I like invested all week in watching. I watched all of it. We're so spoiled on the West Coast because
Our announcers are good.
No,
Did you say that?
I didn't say that. We're so spoiled on the West Coast because like racing started for the Chili Bowl at 2:00. And like, so we are done at 8:30 with the A mains. And it's like,
Yeah,
I'm
that
looking
is
at the
nice.
clock and I'm going, damn, people like in the East Coast states, it's midnight right now and it's all week long. And so it was cool that we got to watch all of it. So it's like, I was able to, but like going back and forth between sports or whatever, it's like, I've got it going on the TV. I've got it going on my phone. But today we missed so much because we had sports going that like we
Oh my
couldn't
gosh,
watch it all.
Detroit lost. I cannot believe it.
Yeah.
crazy.
When I say our announcers are good, I'm not
They
saying
are.
I'm not saying the flow guys are jokers. I'm just saying that our guys out here are fucking ballers.
They're great.
Troy Hennig,
Yeah.
Gary Thomas,
Troy who?
Troy who, the guy that never wants to come to any of our parties.
No
Oh.
kidding.
Can't stand that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We used to get Bobby. We don't get Bobby anymore.
GT. Okay.
GT.
Ronnie at Petaluma, he's a crack up. Stay off the fence.
Boy,
Stay off the fence and don't
Stay
drink.
off the fence.
he's
Don't drink.
a little much.
Love you, Ron.
That's it, man.
yeah.
I think the next time we do a show is going to be race season.
In Vegas.
Well, maybe. Are we allowed to do shows in
Okay,
Vegas?
so wait, your first
let me
race.
come,
Hey, I'm there for business. I got to make the main
because he's a
event.
businessman.
We're going to practice,
We're going.
and
to
you're there
practice.
for business.
And
I'm
I'm
gonna
a
go. I'm
businessman.
gonna go to
Businessman.
Marysville practice and then straight to Vegas.
Do you know what movie that's from? I'm a businessman.
I'm
No.
a businessman.
Hey, are we going on the hot tub
Cowboy
later?
way.
Yeah, the cowboy way.
James Brown.
Huh?
James Brown hot tub party tonight.
Too hot for the hot tub.
We'll make you wet. We'll make you sweat.
We'll make it sweat. Too hot for the hot tub.
Oh, these
That's
boys.
Eddie Murphy Saturday Night Live for all you youngins that don't know. Look it up on Google. Look it up on YouTube. They had the Chili Bowl on tonight,
They
so I
got
guarantee you
everything.
they got Saturday Night Live.
Everything on the YouTube.
The YouTube.
Okay, that's it from Chili Bowl 25 at the Shark Park at the Mad Dog's house.
Yeah, thanks,
Yeah,
Mad
thanks
Dog.
for having us, Mad Dog. This
So
is
it's,
awesome.
either
got eaten by a
shuffleboard
shark.
or spa time? One of the two.
Shuffleboard.
Okay, shuffleboard.
Shuffleboard.
Okay.
Spa time.
Okay, bye.
Bye.